The NFL Madden League Season 2 Week 1 games and highlights will be coming up next on the Inspiration Experience 1970 anniversary. The NFL Madden League Season 2 Week 1 matchup is now live streaming on the Inspiration Experience 1970 anniversary. Week 1 Philadelphia Eagles Detroit Lions. The NFL Madden League Season 2 games of the week. Week 1 San Francisco 49ers Chicago Bears. Week 1 Buffalo Bills Los Angeles Rams. Week 1 Pittsburgh Steelers Cincinnati Bengals. Week 1 Kansas City Chiefs Arizona Cardinals. Week 1 Green Bay Packers Minnesota Vikings.
day. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we have arrived at the start of another NFL season, the most exciting time of the year. And CD, both of these storied teams we're about to see trying to take a step forward this year. Philadelphia, a lot of optimism there that they can get in the postseason and make some noise. Detroit, of course, we know the story of their franchise. They're just trying to get out of that NFC North basement.
But one thing I know about you, partner, you're extremely empathetic, and you do feel for those Lions fans because they have not had a postseason win to celebrate since 1991. They are excited about the direction the franchise is headed, though. They thought they had a good draft, they loved their front office, and they really liked their head coach. As for Philadelphia, they made some moves during the draft and in free agency that put them squarely in a position to compete not just for a playoff spot, but to go deep on a good run.
Right to the air, here is Goff. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain, a great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Gone. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Steps away to his left. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Steps away. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Sanders fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Now Goff on 1st down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Hurts. Being chased out left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Romeo Okwara able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep is DJ Chark. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more.
Touchdown! DJ Chark, 31 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Buying time to his left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Hurts to throw. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken the lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jared Goff and the Lion offense heading out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. To the air again, Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. Eagles. They sack him back at the 36.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin 2022 with a great one down in Georgia, New Orleans, and Atlanta in the NFC South. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Marcus Mariota. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Trey Lance with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do just that. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Fielded just outside the goal line and able to get this out to the 25. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week one this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Quick slant to Brown.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurts fumbles it. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
He'll drop to throw.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, his arm strength, never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. It's a second down run with Sanders. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Brandon Williams there on the pass rush, give him the sack.
I like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
From the 40 now on second down. Goff. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Goff now looks to throw.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. 45 yards on the ground for him so far.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jason Kabinda, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on. And this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Swift is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw is Goff. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Patterson's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Goff throwing again. Finding Williams once more, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline you can already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Hurts and the Eagles now. Down 24-21. A minute 36 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
to throw. It's caught. Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Still time to go for the win, but they've got to get up and spike it quickly. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now it's the Lions' turn, trailing by 4, 20 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. First and 10. Now Goff. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now it's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Philadelphia, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.